continue this discussion with James White, attorney at law. James, thanks for being with us. Yesterday's court appearance sounded like total legal whiplash. It was on, then it was off, then it was on, then he pleaded not guilty, which is not what we were expecting. In all your years of practicing law, how common is it to see plea deals, particularly high-profile ones, blow up at the 11th hour like this?
All the time. And I know this is not the popular news story, but it happens all the time, especially in a situation where the media is looking on, as they are clearly here with Mr. Biden's case. Pretrial diversion is unusual in federal court. I will absolutely concede that. And, you know, that may have brought some concerns to the judge in this case as far as, you know, why she should go along with this, because ultimately the court has to agree with any sort of pre-trial diversion agreements. With that said, this is very, very common.
You're the first attorney that I have actually heard in the last 24 hours give that answer, that this happens all the time. How frequent? I have not heard anybody else say that. How often do you see that happen? A plea deal fall through?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say the deal has fallen through. I think the court is, you know, using her discretion to take a second look at it. And as you've indicated in your introduction, in 30 days, they're going to go back and discuss this with the court. But there is nothing unusual about this. I've seen this happen time and time again.
The other thing I was struck by is that at the root of this plea, you know, derailment or reconsideration, whatever term you want to use, seemed to be the fact that both sides were at odds over the scope of the immunity that this plea deal would offer. Why wasn't that understood and locked in before everybody showed up to the courthouse yesterday?
I think that's a fair question. You know, we have relatively minor misdemeanor charges, associated with tax, not evasion, just failure to pay. And those are two very different things. And then there's this gun case that's been thrown into it. So, I think that all the parties probably should have spent more time on this resolution, to your point. But I honestly do not see anything unusual. This is the son of a president who's been under scrutiny for several years. And the fact that the court is taking a second look at this does not surprise me at all. I would be shocked. I would be shocked if she did not take a second look at this.
Okay, well, let's fast forward to her in 30 days then. I mean, how likely is it that this judge will approve a new plea agreement, whatever that might look like and entail, particularly after the IRS whistleblower's testimony, and also now with another key witness, Hunter Biden's former business partner, due to testify on Monday?
I mean, we'll see. So some of the facts that you just presented have not been presented to the court, to my knowledge. We're dealing with facts that have already been vetted out, already been dealt with, and I think those will be the facts we deal with over the next 30 days, if not sooner, potentially longer. But, as far as some of the other allegations, I think those need to be vetted out. And the idea that he should, at least from my legal point of view, that he should be held out to, held out there because of potential allegations.
Well, we'll circle back to this in 30 days, I guess. We'll be having these same conversations a month from now. James White, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.